All right, Delano, thank you. Now on Bounce, if your child has a passion for TV news, they might be a great fit for the Charlotte Youth Broadcasting Camp. We have the camp's director, Antrese Mitchell, here to talk about the program. She also brought along Kayla Ifill and Tico Bynum. So welcome to all of you tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here. First to you, Antrese. Talk about sort of the mission and vision of this camp.
The mission is to give exposure to the medium of broadcasting, where most children normally would not have the exposure to broadcasting. And so we like to introduce them to the fundamentals of television broadcasting, radio broadcasting, and sports reporting, which is sports broadcasting as well. And the vision is to have every child literally actually have some type of exposure to broadcasting, and they can decide whether or not that's going to be a career choice for them.
When is the next camp starting?
The next camp starts June 13th.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am, 2016.
What's going to be offered?
You know what? We have a lot of things offered. Of course, like I said, we have the television, we have radio, we have sports reporting. We actually have scholarships available, so I think that's very important for parents to know. And we have discounts available right now as well.
Also great to know, I was going to ask you about that, so it's good to know that there is help and that folks shouldn't see, you know, the financial part of this as a barrier or an obstacle to participating in the camp.
Absolutely. I totally agree, because a lot of children are actually scholarshiped in, and that's why we actually have certain supporters that are in place for you to be able to afford for your child to come and actually have the broadcasting experience. And it's a very diverse camp. I'm so proud of that. We have young men, we have young women, African American, Caucasian, Spanish, you name it. Everyone is there. They all get along, because I tell parents and I tell people all the time, communication sees no color. Media sees no color. So I think it's very important for all the youth to be able to come along and get along, rather, and do the broadcasting.
How long is this camp?
This camp is for 3 weeks.
Okay, it's for 3 weeks.
For 3 weeks, yes.
So Kayla and Tico, I want to bring you into the conversation to talk about your experiences. First to you, Kayla.
Well, and when you join broadcasting camp, you get many experiences. We get to visit other studios, learn how to use teleprompters and cameras, and how to look on screen, and what's professional and what's not professional.
Okay, all good stuff to learn very early on. What about you, Tico?
Like she was saying, the camp is very unique and very hands-on. My favorite experiences were just being in front of the camera and recording.
Like that.
Yes, it was very fun.
And I think that's good that you learn early on whether or not on camera is for you. Some people, it makes them a little nervous.
Right.
You know, that's not for you. Maybe you want to be, you know, behind the scenes as well. But you definitely, you like the on-camera aspect.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, were you more sports or news or what were you?
Sports.
That was my guess. That was my guess. Anything else you guys wanted to add?
Well, for me, I want to let the parents know that we do offer breakfast, lunch, and snacks. It's a full day camp. We understand that the majority of all parents have to be to work at 8 a.m. So we have early drop off at 7:30 and late pickup at 6 p.m.
Wow.
We have professional broadcasters that come through and speak. We have professional athletes who come in, professional radio hosts. It's an awesome camp. It's really awesome.
Okay, for more information about the Charlotte Youth Broadcasting Camp, you can go to WBTV.com. Look in the Web Extras section. It's right there on the homepage. Antrese, Kayla, Tico, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys getting the word out about this camp.
Thank you.
Okay, Delano, back to you.
All right.